Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much. I am in a rush, yes, because my phone is playing games with me. There's dark entities swirling all around this joint trying to fuck up our reads, especially for Virgo. Let's see if they're going to do you the same way. Aquarius, I really hope not, but there's something in the technology demon that does not want that's been hating on these messages. So let's get right into it, Aquarius. I have a very clear and concise message for you. First of all, we got the Six of Pentacles here in the upright. This card is about generosity, sharing, all of that. So woohoo, you're in a very generous mood. You're feeling charitable. You feel like you want to share. Awesome. You got the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups here. That card is all about, abundance. And just like, oh shit, just friendship, community, and happiness. So maybe you're feeling very generous in your community with your friendships, and trying to be happy. You're trying to allow generosity to bring you some happiness, pull you out of the rut that you're in. The Hangman is here as well. So I'm getting the vibe the spirit is probably having you in a more hangman position, kind of have you pulled up by your leg, kind of making you feel as though you're stuck, to kind of think things through. Let me find the helpful card for this. I hate rushing so much, but yeah, there's some type of sacrifice that needs to be made, released, but or spirit is also saying that you're sacrificing a lot, and you're kind of being a martyr. You're being a martyr. You're sacrificing yourself to a detriment, to a detrimental. So you're probably giving things that you don't have to give. Probably, things that are emotional. I feel like it's something is tied up in emotions. You're trying to be super giving to your friends and your family to make everyone around you happy, perhaps, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting from spirit right now in my third. But yeah, you're trying to be emotionally so generous and give, but you probably don't have enough to give emotionally because you're being a martyr. You're kind of sacrificing yourself, and you need to probably release yourself from that energy. And also here you got the Six of Swords in the reverse. That's about emotional baggage, unresolved issues, and resistant transition. So you're trying to kind of probably patch problems up in your life. You have a lot of emotional baggage that you're holding on to and unresolved issues, and you probably feel as though if you're generous, if you're making everyone around you happy, maybe that'll put you in a better place with it all. You know what I'm saying? Let me go turn this light on. Ah! I hope it doesn't cut off on us. Okay, so yeah, Aquarius, yeah, you're probably trying to patch up the fact that you have all of this emotional baggage, unresolved issues, and kind of just glaze over it by just being generous and giving of yourself. And sometimes that works, but only when you're kind of headed in a good direction with it. If not, you could just end up being a martyr, and pouring into things and people that aren't necessarily pouring back to you, because other readings have let us know that the people around you and your family, I just saw 333, but the people, your friends, family, people around you aren't being very supportive of you. They're not really pouring into you. So if you're pouring into them for the sake of fixing your emotional and unresolved issues, it could leave you being kind of self-sacrificing. So I asked spirit, why is this here? Why is it here? And I got the Four of Wands. And I know what the Four of Wands means, but it's evading me right now. I'm so sorry. I'm just really worried about my phone cutting off, because it cut off so much with Virgo. I'm so sad because Virgo's message was so good and important. But yeah, home celebration. Yeah. So your emotional baggage and your unresolved issues are literally all tied up in your home community. And it's not really in a good, obviously that's not good, because you're trying to give yourself to this space. And it's so crazy because it came out so clear. You're feeling generous towards your home and your community and your friendships, but you have unresolved issues and baggage towards these same people. So you're trying to, that doesn't really work. Giving of yourself and giving your resources and your emotions, maybe not resources, but giving your emotions and things to these people. You're feeling you're feeling generous when it comes to material success of material things, and you're trying to give that emotionally, or maybe these people need emotion from you. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say that, because you are depleted. You're being a martyr, so you don't probably need to give much of anything to these people, sadly. So or your family. I don't want to call them these people, but you probably want to like chill out with giving so much of yourself. But you have the Eight of Pentacles here, so that shows me, you know, it lets us know that you are definitely working on yourself. You're working on your pentacles. You're probably trying to better your craft, learn under somebody who you feel like you can learn under, and increase your skills and your knowledge, because you're trying to maybe like make more money, or just like put yourself in like a new place, like when it comes to like doing work and things like that. But Spirit really doesn't want you to work that hard. Spirit is saying to use your magic. Use literally, the word magic may make some people feel uncomfortable, especially a sign that's usually in their head a lot logically. But Spirit really wants you to tap into this magician energy and really 555 big changes. So Spirit wants you to take a huge change and a leap of faith, and just, it's not that hard. You can do that and work on your pentacles however you're doing it. Whatever you feel like you should be doing logically, Spirit says, you know what, try this thing. You could try them at the same time. One is not going to take away from the other. You know, I say that, let me give a good example of using your magic or using the magician energy. Use the elements, right? So if you think in your mind, what do I want for myself? Write it down, right? Whatever direction you want to go in, whatever you feel like you want to do, write it down, right? That's like earth, because you wrote it on a physical sheet of paper. You wrote it down. That's physical. That's material. Speak it. Read it out loud. When you read, oh, it cut off. I'm getting so annoyed. I just had to delete like my last apps for you guys to get this message out, but it's completely worth it. I deleted literally my last few like apps. I don't know why my phone is acting like this. I've deleted every fucking thing damn near. So I really have to troubleshoot. That's how I know it's some negative energy trying to get me. I think Aquarius and Virgo are just the signs that are like really gonna shift the planet or something, because the technology is trying to fuck up y'all message, because they know whatever it is that y'all pouring yourself into is depleting your life force. I feel that within me so deeply. But anyways, like I was saying, if you write it down, you read it out loud. Reading it, speaking, that's air. You need oxygen to talk, so that's air, right? So you got earth, air already, and then you read it with passion, with emotion, with passion and fire, but also emotion. Like, read it like you believe in it. You got your emotions in it, you got your passion in it. That's water and air. Even if you speak the shit into it, no, that's weird. Like, it's not weird because it works, but like if you like say like money comes to me quickly and easily before you drink your water. I learned that from Val 333 Tarot, and also I also learned it from Aaron Dowdy. You can, that'll work. And also Leora Alexandra, if you speak into your water or write on your water bottle, that's water. That's why people do it, because it's using the water element, which is very powerful because it's tied up in emotion. Water moves things along, right? So Spirit just wants you to use the elements. This shit works. People do it. I done it. That's literally put me here. It works so fast. I was in a worse situation than living in a very nice hotel. I was in a different whole nother situation that was like not so nice. It was nice, but it wasn't as good as this. So leveling up, just saying, off the fucking elements alone. We're literally writing shit down and reading it out loud. And anyways, I wouldn't tell you to do anything I wouldn't do. After that, we got the Princess of Pentacles. I mean, let me make sure I'm reading this in the right order. Well, I'm sure I am, because let's see. So, okay, so here we have, let me just take a moment. Oh, yeah, no, this is first. So after that came out the Nine of Cups in reverse. So that means that someone, Aquarius out there, are feeling like they have shattered dreams. They're whatever they wish fulfillment, whatever their dreams were, they were close to getting it, but you didn't get it for whatever reason. I asked Spirit, what is this wish fulfillment? What is this dream that didn't come through for Aquarius? I asked Spirit, what is that? So the dream was literally 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Those are the some of the best 2 cards in the deck. So your dreams were shattered because you did not receive your 10 of Pentacles. You feel like you didn't receive your legacy, your culmination, your inheritance. You feel like something that you were working towards involving your legacy and your inheritance, probably tied up in your family home life. That is where, you know, legacy and inheritance lies. You didn't get it. Something fulfilling you there. You didn't get it. That overall happiness, that celebration, everything is good, everything's gravy. You didn't get it. Because, and I asked Spirit, like, okay, could you elaborate? Why didn't this person get it? You know what I'm saying? Elaborate, go deeper. I asked Spirit to go deeper, and I got the Prince of... Yeah, so basically my device is lying to me, saying that pictures and videos are taking up the majority of my space, but I literally have I have 110 pictures and videos in my phone. None of the videos are over freaking 20 seconds, mind you. Somebody lying. But let me get back into it, because there's an entity that don't want me to deliver this message, and it's making me mad. But I'm not going to get too mad, because, you know, those kind of entities feed off of anger. So anyways, yeah, Spirit says that the reason you lost your 9 of Cups, or you feel like your dreams of 10 of Pentacles, legacy, inheritance, culmination, everything that you wanted for family life, home life, money, you didn't get it because Spirit says you literally did not get it because abundance, prosperity, security. That lets me know that pretty much because you were trying to work too hard on it, hold on too tightly to it, and you were trying to focus on it so much, you did not get it. You fumbled it. Because sometimes we work so hard on stuff that we take certain avenues that are just not the correct ones because we're going so ham, and then we end up like losing everything that like was meant for us. And I want to give you an example, but I can't really think of a good one right now. Besides maybe like, okay, I had certain health issues that led me to not be able to work like super like physically like demanding jobs, like ones that I would usually have. And people would think like being a barista and like stuff like that isn't physically demanding, but it is. I stand all day. You have to do so much with your hands. If my wrists are like swollen and I can barely like write with a pen and shit, how can I go to work every day and like fucking like, you know, pull espresso shots and da-da-da-da? Like, it's sad, but like that's just my reality, right? So say for instance I wanted to go get a job anyway because I just wanted money so bad and security and prosperity so bad that like, look at this guy, like he works hard, like he's going ham, you know, he looks like he's gonna do what, by, you know, work hard to get it. This card in reverse is about greed and sensuality and indolence. So it's almost about avoiding the truth and being greedy to the point where you're going to do whatever to get your pentacles. So seeing as it's in the upright, like in your mind, it was in a good place. You know, it was from a good place. Like, I just want to be prosperous. I just want to be abundant. I just want to have security. But Spirit is saying that you're overworking yourself, most likely, to get these things. I say that because whatever you're doing is not in Spirit. I feel like it's calling Aquarius to their purpose, perhaps, and your purpose, what you've been doing so far to work hard, is not aligned with your actual purpose, Aquarius, if that makes sense. So it's Spirit's not supporting it. So whatever you thought you were gonna get that's just like so like fulfilling for you in life, you're not gonna get it because Spirit wants you to fulfill your purpose. So if you're not doing that, you're probably gonna keep running into, you know, different failures. You can go about it any way you want, but you'll keep failing because Spirit wants you to get into your purpose. And let me tell you why I say that. Because I asked Spirit, you know, like what, you know, I think I asked like, okay, what, like, I think I just wanted to get deeper into it. Like, what do you mean? Because I was kind of confused at first. Like, what do you mean abundance, prosperity, security is the reason they didn't get what they wanted? And then the 10 of Wands came out, which is about oppression, overall. That's like overall energy of the card in the Thoth deck. But it's about accomplishment, responsibility, and burden. So if you look at all of those words right there, your accomplishment, you accomplishing things is like a huge responsibility for you, but it's like so much of a responsibility to where it becomes a burden. So when you do anything from a place of lack or where it's burdensome, it will not be successful in the way that is truly fulfilling to you emotionally and like materially. Like sometimes materially yes, but like emotionally no, because what you wanted was 10 of Pentacles, which is material abundance, but you wanted it with emotional abundance as well, but you did not get that. You didn't get your emotional abundance, which led to you not getting your material abundance in the way that you wanted it. So you may try to work in other ways to get it, hard because you feel the responsibility and the burden to do so, to remain secure and prosperous. But Spirit is trying to tell you that the avenues you're taking are just not the right ones. Spirit is saying that you have an opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is here. Spirit says you have an opportunity for prosperity in a new venture. Spirit wants you to work on something brand new. That's why I said that Spirit wants you to get into your purpose, guys. So Spirit saying there's something new for you that you should be working on, a new opportunity. Spirit wants you to take it, you know, just get into some change, you know, and adapt to some change. I asked Spirit, you know, let's go further. Spirit, what is this opportunity? Let's not be vague, Spirit. Like, tell them. Let's tell Aquarius flat out what the opportunity is, what the new venture is. What is this prosperous new thing for Aquarius to be getting into right now? And let me show you what came out. Two of Cups in the Moon card. Yeah. So there's some type of partnership here that you're supposed to be getting into, Aquarius. Partnership. It could be very much so romantically, love, or a new, like, really good friendship, or really good partnership with a new team or something like that. But it's usually love. That's why it's the Two of Cups, because it's emotional. It's emotionally pouring back and forth into each other in a way of building in harmony. So there's some type of emotional, fulfilling relationship or partnership that you're supposed to get into that pours back and forth into one another. And it's the Moon card being here. It's the element of, you know, mystery to it. It's mysterious, meaning you probably aren't sure how it's gonna go yet, but Spirit is telling you to just trust. You know, use your intuition and just trust the process. Trust it, because it's gonna lead you to prosperity. It's a new opportunity that Spirit is giving you. Spirit is literally trying to give you an opportunity to get your Nine of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles. Spirit is trying to give you these things. But you got to take the new venture. You got to take what Spirit is giving you. Kind of like that photo of Jesus where he has the big bear. Well, the big bear is behind his back, but he's saying, give me that little bear. And you're probably scared because you're like, I love this bear. I love this little bear. But what you don't know is Spirit has a bigger, better, amazing, plush-ass bear for you that you're going to fucking blow your cap when you see. It might be very mysterious to you because you don't know. But the first time you cuddle with that big bear, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. I'm glad I did it. You know? But anyways, going further into what this partnership or this relationship entails, I got the Three of Pentacles here. That's about teamwork, collaboration, and building. So whoever you get into this partnership with, you guys are going to work as a team. You're going to collab and you're going to build together, and it's going to be so prosperous. So if there's anything like that in your life that you feel like is possibly resonating for you, you might want to go ahead and look into it, Aquarius. I'm just saying now. But, you know, you're going to build with this person or these people or, you know, whoever it is, or, you know, you're going to build and you're going to collab and you're going to come up together. And Spirit also wants you to rest and restore yourself and contemplate. So Spirit wants you to take more time. You probably took a little time to rest, but Spirit wants you to take more time. Maybe being in this partnership will allow you to be able to rest. You know, you'll be able, anytime you're doing work with Spirit, the work that you're doing will sustain you. It'll sustain you in ways you don't understand, Aquarius. So I'm going to say that. It won't always be a logical explanation to how you are sustained, but you're going to be sustained. You just have to trust the process. Whatever this partnership is, you're going to be sustained. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be happy. You're going to be fulfilled emotionally. You're going to pour into it. It's going to pour right back into you, and it's going to be prosperous. That's all I got for you, Aquarius. I'm so happy the rest of this video went through, and it's because I had to empty out my trash bin, my recently deleted. I had to delete that. Apple was playing with me. They playing with me, and it's pissed me off. But I'm good. It's good. I got the message out. I'm going to try to put these messages together so that, you know, it's not like part one, part two. So pray for me. But thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope that resonated. If it didn't, I'm sorry. If it did, let me know. Let your girl know in the comments or in my DM on Instagram. Like I said, if anyone needs any, I offer one free mini reading, 13 minutes max, to anyone who has not received it yet. And I know who I read for. I always know who I read for. So if you never got one and you want one, come to me with an open heart and an open mind, receptive, and I will do that reading for you with no problem. You'll get it within 48 to 72 hours is kind of how I usually do it. So it'll take up to 2 to 3 days for you to get it, but you will get it and it will be good, honey, because every time people are like blown away. But I ain't gonna tell you that. I ain't trying to convince you. That's up to you, honey. If you don't take it, I don't mind, because I'm gonna just do what I do regardless. But anyway, Aquarius, thank you so much for coming to my channel and supporting me. I love you guys so much. Give your girl some likes and some love, because I've been struggling to get these messages out. Peace. See you in the next one, Aquarius.